For those of you who have never read the books and love the movies, if you've watched a show, now's your time to read the book. Like, this is the moment where you will not get bored by it. Hey readers, writers, and story lovers. My name is Hannah. I publish as H.S. Paisley, and today we're gonna watch the honest trailer for The Rings of Power. As per usual, when I watch an honest trailer, I'm also gonna give you guys a little bit of a review, but this was put up today, a couple hours ago, so I'm gonna try and edit this and get it up really quick. I'm so excited to watch this honest trailer because I think they probably have a lot of people who are hard Tolkien fans. And I am a casual Lord of the Rings fan, if that makes sense. I think I'm a heavy movies fan and a light everything fan, if that makes sense, because I love the movies. I'd read The Hobbit when I was a kid. I've recently read the first book, but I've read it since finishing the show. But previously, like, I had tried, never really got into it. I've watched those movies though. I mean, naturally, the extended edition is the only one that exists. So many times. I watched each in theaters 3 times. I got the box sets for Christmas. I watched every cast commentary, every single special feature. Like, I watched it all. I loved it so much. And I'm going to New Zealand in December. I'm so excited to go on the tours. But all that aside, I never really got into the books. So I feel like there's a lot of stuff in the show that people who are really into the books did not like. But for me, I enjoyed the show. I give it like a 7.5 out of 10. Really, my biggest issue was that Galadriel was spoilers, like really stupid about Halbrand. Like, why did you think he was king? Why did you not want more than you're carrying this little thing, you know? And I think from a writing perspective, that was something, I think a lot of people clocked he was Sauron pretty early, but for me, as a casual observer who wouldn't get the nods to things in the books hinting at why he's Sauron, it was the lack of information about his backstory. That was like, I don't trust this guy. I don't know what's going on with him, but we're not getting any backstory. We don't get any explanation. And even though like we learn he's Sauron, we still don't get a lot of that backstory that I'm interested in. So I guess I'll have to read the books or wait. But there was a lot of stuff that I really liked. I think part of it was just like getting back into the world. The music was great. I did find the Harfoots kind of annoying, I guess. But when the one guy died in the end and they all sat with him instead of like leaving him behind, like And also, okay, so I've just finished reading The Fellowship of the Ring. I was thinking of doing a book review about it, but I also thought that maybe I would wait until I had time to watch the movie again and like rewatch the movie for the first time in maybe 10 or 12 years after having read the books, after having watched The Rings of Power. So let me know if you guys want to rewatch Lord of the Rings with me. And if you do, I'll definitely do that and do a little book review then. But just a couple things that I really, for those of you who have never read the books and love the movies, if you've watched a show, now's your time to read the book. Like, this is the moment where you will not get bored by it. And a lot of people say there's a lot of detail. There's not a lot of detail. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of backstory. A lot of people say that the songs really fit in. Okay. There are a lot of songs. Like, there's a lot of world building, but it's not like you get a description of the buttons on the guy's shirt, you know? You get a description of the guy's grandfather. Like, a description of the guy's grandfather's life is really more what it is. But anyways, as you guys know, I shoot with natural light and I'm losing it here. I'm in school from like 8 till 5 almost every single day. So I'm just lucky that I got home in time to have some light to watch this. So sorry if the light in this video is weird, but let's watch this honest trailer. 7 minutes.
It's been 20 years since Peter Jackson took us to Middle-earth, and 10 years.
I think I was just so happy. Oh, I've never watched The Hobbits. I've never watched these movies. I don't need to, right? Do I need to watch those movies?
Now, return to Tolkien's grand moral universe, where good lives in balance with nature, and evil destroys the land in a blind lust for power and profit. Brought to you by Amazon. Or if the Orc stove gets free 2-day shipping. The Rings of Power.
I also feel like losing the hilt at the end was pretty
the second
stupid.
age of Middle-earth, a time of relative peace. But when rebel spy Cassian Andor... Oh,
I haven't watched that one yet. But that's so funny. Is it the same story?
No, that's next week's prequel. witness the second age of Middle Earth, a time of relative peace, prosperity, and dramatic establishing shots. When a mysterious stranger appears from the sky, a mysterious stranger appears at sea, a mysterious stranger appears on land, and 3 mysterious strangers go looking for the other mysterious strangers. One audience will be asked to wonder, who are all these people, and why should I care? Look, I can barely keep up with the ones who aren't mysterious.
Okay, any of you guys who have kids who watch Sesame Street, that's Mando!
Here's one word that rhymes with mando, and that word is cantando.
My sister realized it. I'm rewatching this show with my sister right now, and she's like, oh my god, is that Mando? What a glow up. Let's go, Mando.
Care. Look, I can barely keep up with the ones who aren't mysterious. Stop making me do homework to watch TV.
You didn't say the Hall of Law was assembled by Elros himself.
Remember Galadriel?
Yes.
Well, she's not Kate Blanchett. This horse girl's got a blade that moves as much as her mouth doesn't.
You have the look of your father.
And when her loyal
that's
kill
funny.
squad tries to put this elf on the shelf, she'll refuse to step down until she can fulfill her destiny and lead her forces into an active volcano, all while being tricked every step of the way by this Kirkland brand Aragorn.
Yo! Totally Kirkland
Wait,
brand.
that's Sauron?
Yeah.
Come on, he can't turn into a giant eye. He's too sexy. You've seen the minds of
Yeah,
Moria.
that was the other thing that I was like early tipped that he was Sauron. I was like, his story is so much like Aragorn's except without any backstory or anything. And like, I was like, he's suspicious. And he's like, I'm not suspicious, except he was suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Now, enter the dwarf kingdom of Khazad-dûm, where the women may not have beards, but they do have pipes.
That part was cool.
And the
singing
accents are
to the
thick as that wee mallet from
stones.
the great vault of coins from that cartoon program.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask about, dearie?
Watch as Prince Durin goes from alloys to allies with his BF elf, Elrond, a diplomat.
Their
with a
relationship
permanent
was
case
my
of
favorite
smirk,
part of the show, their
and
friendship.
this mining subplot about making weapons of mass corruption
What is it you hope to craft?
that we all know are going to be the rings, but boy do they take their good sweet time to get there.
I liked that
Smaller
part.
than previously imagined.
Like a ring?
A circular form will be ideal.
Just say ring.
2 crowns.
It'll need to be something smaller.
Just say it. You really want to say it.
One object for all Middle-earth.
Say ring. It's in the name. This show is
I
about
wonder
so much
if,
more
like,
than digging secret.
Season 2 is going to be about the dwarf rings, and season 3 will be about the human or the man rings for man. You know what I mean? I wonder if that's how they're going to do it. I'd be into it. Also, after reading the book, I feel like, why isn't this show just about the Rangers? I want a Lord of the Rings show just about the Rangers in their life. Like, just show me their life. Maybe Aragorn can have a cameo later on, but like, give me one of them and just give me their life. I would love that.
Mines. It's also about digging secret tunnels.
Someone dug this passage.
Something.
Travel to the Southlands with elf cop
I did not
Arondir
clock that
and
was
his one true
Mordor
love,
for so long.
Healer lady.
A healer
This
lady.
perfect dude is the dude perfect of trick shot archery.
I loved how he was, I'm here for the archery when it's cool.
But he
Sorry.
must reckon with prejudice simply because he's
I like that. Let me try and articulate that better. There was this particular scene where he was shooting and like, I feel like with Legolas in the original and with Hawkeye, I've seen this complaint sometimes too. The arrow like magically goes through the bow and lands on the other side. But he was shooting like this, so it was balanced on, and he didn't need to change his grip because like there's all... They did their research about the archery stuff, okay?
spies on everything this village does from a massive guard tower. Together, these two will repel the attacks of Tommy Wiseau.
Oh, hi, Mark.
While trying
Oh,
to
hi,
place
Mark.
some sensible boundaries on their rebellious teenage kid.
Is this really so tragic?
No, that's the sea captain's rebellious teenage kid.
There's a reason he came to us.
No,
That's the Brandyfoot's rebellious
yeah.
teenage kid. Okay, look, if you're gonna cram in 100 side plots, could you at least not copy and paste all the side characters?
Fair criticism,
Follow
fair.
the friendly, fun-sized forest fauna known as the Harfoots, who may look like nice little hobbits, But
They're
their
pretty
society is
ruthless.
built around making good time on an eternal road trip.
Yeah.
So they'll leave you to die in a ditch if you so much as twist an ankle.
Oh, that
We're
was
going to be
disgusting.
left behind.
Into their Logan's Run-ass society falls the mysterious being known only as the Stranger. Ooh, I know this one. So the Stranger is when you set in your own hand until it goes numb, and then, no? Okay, fine. Then he's probably Gandalf. Dude only loves hanging out with short people and smoking pipe weed, and he's all out of pipe weed.
And I think that was something that people didn't like because the wizards
So
aren't
get ready
introduced
for a new take
at
on
this
Lord of the
time or
Rings
something.
that isn't afraid to get political. Not because of the Black Elves. If anything, they should all be black. Their homeland is inside the sun. Because it's a story where a terrorist from across the sea knocks down two symbols of elven power. They respond by invading the Middle E, kill a bunch of orcs who had nothing to do with it, and refuse to leave until they suck up all the underground resources and turn them into red, white, and blue weapons. Wait, are we the baddies here? Starring Gladys Knight. A successful rebranding effort. Matt Smith and Orlando Bloom in a blender.
Yeah.
During it, and during it, and during it well. There are those who call me Tim. Proto Baggins.
Proto
Samwise
Baggins.
Gamgee. Ewoks. My eyes, the goggles, they do nothing.
79 years I've been stationed here.
It does not crack, indeed. Dr. Wynn, Medicine Woman. The Drip Merchant.
The Drip Merchant.
Mordork. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Sauron? And Colin
That's
responds,
The sea is always right. The sea is
always right. Nobody goes off train.
Yeah.
And nobody walks alone. Straight to the Southland. Eelander, Lord of the Southlands.
Do you believe it? Do you believe it?
Numput.
There was so much not explained in this show.
Amazon
That's one thing that I
presents
didn't really
The
like.
Lord of the Rings.
But I want all the
Rings of
answers all the
Power,
time right now.
Season 1 of 5.
Is it 5?
Galadriel's origins. Sauron begins.
Is that a joke? I don't even know.
You know, you can pinpoint the exact moment where Warner Brothers defiles Tolkien's corpse. Right here. I'm going to clip this audio from my
Okay,
text
I am
notification.
losing the light. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to watch the Lord of the Rings as reaction videos. Also, I did not say this off the top, but I am a self-published author, as you guys already know. All the information for that is in the description. Thank you so much. Oh my god, where is my water? I hope you guys are all happy and healthy, taking care of yourselves and each other. That is always easier when you are hydrated, so go get some water, because you are probably dehydrated.